Okay, so we had NXT Takeover the weekend of WrestleMania with the debut of 3 new championship belts. It's the same belts, they're just new ones now. So we'll talk about the belts real quick. I'm not going to put pictures, you can find them anywhere. The NXT tag belts, it's now the new NXT logo in the center with the WWE side plates. The side plates are similar through all the WWE side plates, not the interchangeable ones, so don't get confused with that. When it comes to the men's and the women's, they look really similar. It's just for the women, NXT is in silver with a giant X in the center, like the old X Division belt. And the side plates have gold, where on the men's belt, it's NXT is in gold, and the side plates have silver. So it's the same look. They look very similar. Women's have his lower women's on it. Just they've inverted some of the silver and gold designs to them. They look sick. So that's out of the way. Let's get into the matches. We begin with an 8-person intergender tag match. Sanity, all 4 members, taking on Ty Dillinger, Roderick Storm, Ruby Riott, great name, and Noe host. Oh, he got injured. Oh no, who's gonna take his place? Ono takes his place. Kazu's Ono, still wearing the basketball jersey. Okay, I dig Chris Hero. I think he's an amazing athlete. I do think that the E would probably go, can you tone up a tad? No, not just a tad. But wickedly athletic. It was great seeing him take on Killian Dane, first one in his demo. Lots of great back and forth. They did a good job on making Sanity look solid. I liked Ono versus Dane. I thought it was great back and forth. Ono looked good. Lots of good solid strikes. They did a good job with Ruby Riott and getting her involved in enough fits as it was. You know, if Nikki Cross tagged out, they tagged in men. You know. So solid opener. Crowd got hot for it. Crowd from behind Ty Dillinger with 10s counted everywhere. Good opener. Sanity wins because gotta keep the heel stable dominant against the ragtag group of faces. Solid opener. Andrade Cien Almas takes on Aleister Black. I had to make a note that I don't forget this. Aleister Black's entrance, he starts in kind of like a coffin. They raise him up. And it was just perfect. For people who go, yeah, really Undertaker. I would almost say his presentation was closer to like a Vampiro style than Undertaker style. But Andrade looks fantastic in this match. Cocky heel works beautiful for him, like blocking some moves and then laying on the ground like, you're gonna take a photo of this. Muy caliente. Or, oh, I'm gonna do the same thing in the ropes. No rope. Empty the ropes. Muy caliente. And just great back and forth. I liked the mannerisms of Aleister Black. I think you can tell when he first got in the ring, he did a flip into it. We used to go from that into the sitting cross-legged. You can tell at first he didn't quite hit it perfectly, but later in the match he went for like I'm doing outside that. Nope, flip back, nailed it. That's some great characterization, beautiful character work in this match. With of course Black getting the victory with a great head kick. Great head kick. Now we hit just the main event of the night. So I will get to the triple threat tag match at the end because for me the women's match. Dig Asuka. I love the new heel persona. Like the moon never have shined brighter than the sun. Asuka is the sun. So her whole thing was she's like, I'm not taking you that seriously, Amber. Except for the eclipse. You could tell she feared the eclipse, which was good. It makes a nice story. And Ember Moon was like, all I do is hit the eclipse. I hit the eclipse, that's it. So every time she goes for it, Asuka finds a way to avoid it. It was a solid match. Great job, nice presentation. But it had the inevitable task of going on after the white hot blazing three suns hitting each other and exploding match. Was a triple threat elimination tag match. But great match. Solid match. Asuka had to heal up a little bit to get the victory, which I loved. You know, when you have the whole, like, super cocky, super confident, like, oh, this person's nothing to me. Okay, this person could be something to me. Cheat a little bit. Head kick victory. Now I was like, I dig that. That's simple, clean storytelling. Bobby Roode Shinsuke. Shinsuke comes out without a more elaborate system. They had a screen up, so he did like a sheet, so he did his bit. Came down the ring. I still want to see this man live. I mean, there's no way around it. That guy live is amazing. I haven't seen him live, but I know he is amazing. The energy he has through the screen, through the freaking screen, is electric. I mean, he is professional wrestling. If you look up in the dictionary, it's a picture of Shinsuke. That's all it is. It's him doing like hand gesture. And you're like, what? I don't get it. It's because you don't get it until you see him. When you see him, you get it, and then you go, that's it. That's what wrestling is. That's professional. That's professional. That is professional wrestling right there. That's it. Done. Bobby Roode gets dueling pianos. And as he's slowly coming down, my first thought was, we might never get to see him face The Undertaker. Because the bright whites and the white smoke and just the hands in there, like, oh, shades of Shawn Michaels battling The Undertaker when he's like, you know, he had all white on, just gleaming. And then it hit me. Bobby Roode on the main roster, but keeps the same gimmick. Gleaming white, glorious, victorious dominance. With the super long entrance. Versus Finn Balor. 10-minute entrance. Crowd will probably be, well, depending on town. If you do Finn Balor as the demon versus the glorious domination of Bobby Roode in like Chicago for a pay-per-view, it's going to be iridescently white hot in that room for both guys. Even though it's going to be like a 12-minute entrance to get them in the ring. So here we go. Shinsuke, you can tell he's going at this going, I'm going to kill this man, take my title. I'm killing this man, taking my title back. Bobby Roode has more of the, no, this is my title. No. This is the era of Bobby Roode. My time. Not your time. My time. Right amount of healing. Right amount of, oh, you missed a move. Is your knee not 100% Shinsuke? Eat my finisher. 1, 2, what? I stuff your finisher with the spine buster. 1, 2, off the ropes DDT. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Nice way to end it. Good. I dig it. Really good. Now, on to the true main event. Now I see why the SmackDown tag belts are not being defended tomorrow. Because they probably throw together a match. Triple H went, what? Here's what NXT has planned. I think the American Office and Usos could take on, you're on the other more battle royal. I want to defend the tag belts. You don't. No. What? No. Because you will be the second best tag match for a championship. Just no way. And they probably, alright, go. So we got the Club versus Sheamus and Cesaro versus Enzo and Big Cass. Triple threat match. And they just went, you gotta do something else with this. What do you mean? On Raw, hit somebody with a ladder, make a ladder match. No, I think if we... here's what I've got planned. Yeah, we can just... So, if we triple threat match, yeah. Will be the third worst tag match for belts WrestleMania weekend. Yeah. Yeah. Just, yeah. From the opening moments where you hear, will the Revival and DIY work together to eliminate Authors of Pain? And they do. So you've got the heel tag team and the Revival. Yes, all the standard nomenclature works. Why do people love DIY and Revival? Two solid tag teams. One's Midnight Express, one's Rock and Roll Express. One's a heel team, one's a face team. Because they're both amazing at what they do. That's why you love both of them. And the Authors of Pain are two ravenous beasts that have forged an alliance. It's if you took Hulk and Doomsday and you had Brainiac running the group. The Revival and DIY both work on a member of the Authors of Pain. And then they work on each other. With Nigel being like, it's stupid, it's an elimination, but you have to beat the Authors of Pain. You have to beat them. They put one of them through a table. And then you see he's got like the reverse figure 4 on one in the ring. And then all of a sudden you see Gargano getting ring like, I want to stop this pinfall. And I was like, what are you doing? No! Just, God, what are you doing? He's like, no, put him like a crossface too. And the crowd's like, yeah! Oh, this picture gonna go down. Other one, he's crawling into the ring. You got, you've got the other one. Oh, I'm blanking on their names. You got Gargano and non-awesome mustache holding down the other Author of Pain. And he's trying to crawl into the ring and just bursts them off and knocks them. It's brilliant. Moments earlier on in the match where like Ciampa's trying to tag out the Revival and they're like, whoa, no, we don't want any part of the Pain. Nope. Then later, you see them go off tag out and Gargano and Ciampa like, no, we don't have anything. Nope. Nope. Hey, good for the goose, good for the gander. Just the psychology, the story, the layering in this. This was, it's like an onion wrapped in bacon, deep fried. It's just it's match of the year for the E. Just call it right now. That's it. It's match of the year. It's match of the year. Every tag team probably saw that and went, yeah, we can just. Chad, are you crying? Jason, you watching this? Yeah, it's dusty here, isn't it? Yeah, I'm crying too. Yo, what's up? Ooh, so. Big Cass, why you look into a mirror? I've come to the conclusion. How you doing? That we are us, AWFT soft. Look what they're doing. And the club was like, look at those nerds. And just, that match, I think, put every single tag team in the WWE universe, or multiverse if you include NXT as its own separate cosmic entity, on notice that once the Revival and DIY get called to the main roster, which they never do, because the tag division on NXT is, oh man, it's fantastic. Those two teams. Oh. If you put those two on either show, they are going to run those divisions. and elevate them to levels you never thought tag team wrestling would be elevated to without the use of the Dudleys, the Hardys, and Edge and Christian. And the Authors of Pain looked like absolute beasts. Taking out DIY and then taking out the Revival. They made them look like absolute monsters, build them like monsters, had two teams that vehemently hate each other, be forced to work together to try to survive the onslaught of those two behemoths. Beautiful, well done. Whoever booked that match, Vince needs to walk up to that guy and needs to kiss both of his butt cheeks and like high five him to the point like he breaks his non-writing wrist, because that's just If you don't have that number, get that number just for that. It was